Hello, I'm Liselle, and today I'm back with another Melodifestivalen interview. And today I'm joined by Felix Manu. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you for having me.
You are an upcoming artist. From what I could find, you have released 5 songs, and the earliest song is released from 2022. How is it to step into the Melodifestivalen as a new artist and making your TV debut in this context?
It definitely feels new. I have never done something similar to this before because mostly, even before I even released my first songs on Spotify, I was mostly just producing, writing. I didn't have a specific identity as an artist. I just created stuff and just released. That's basically how I just came into everything. And yeah, I just kept on making more music, just figuring out what fits me and what sounds good on me and everything. And here I am today, I guess.
What has been the most challenging part so far, like in preparing for your like deltävlings week in Mello?
It's just taking in everything, as especially being a debut, just taking in everything that I'm going to participate in such a big contest. That's been most challenging because I would even say, even though it's I don't know how many weeks left, I still haven't processed it fully that I'm going to participate.
Yeah, it's a lot of new, like it's a big circus of like
Yeah,
things going on. It's not just performing and like the preparation for that. I think people kind of forget that sometimes.
yeah, that's the most challenging part, to be honest.
Mm.
I feel like performing, performing is the easiest for me because music just comes so natural to me. But just having it in my head that I'm going to be in front of I don't know how many people and performing a song that I wrote in a square foot room, and it just I haven't processed it yet.
Because can you tell us about your Mello song Hatar, älskar? Was it specifically written for Mello?
It was specifically written for Mello, but it wasn't at the same time. It wasn't specifically written for Mello. So what it was is that I was invited to a music camp where I
Mm.
was just going to write songs. This is my first time actually doing songs for Mello as well. I haven't been participating in Mello, or it's kind of embarrassing. I have very little like knowledge about Mello, except the big acts. So I'm very basic. I know I'm going to be embarrassed by that. But this year I was invited to, no, last year, sorry. I was invited to a music camp to make songs for Mello. And I wrote 2 songs. The first song I wrote was this one.
Mm.
And that's the one that's participating this year. And how the song came to be was that when we were going to write the song, I just got the question, is there something that you've been through lately? And out of the blue, I just started remembering a situation that happened a couple years before. And it was a situation where I was deeply in love with somebody that I knew wasn't good for me, but as the push and pull part of me just kept going back, so I just started reminiscing about that time, and that's how I wrote the song. So I wrote the song with Axel Kylström called Flykten found at MP. So that's how the song came to be.
Well, because I know like Fernand MP from before. Like, how is it like working with him? Because he's starting to be like showing up in the mellow scene more. So I'm curious to know, have you met him before this?
Yeah, we have a lot of how to say we have a lot of I know a lot of people that he knows, so we work a lot with each other like that. But
Mm.
yeah, he's a good producer. He's a really talented producer, and yeah, it was fun working with him. He has a lot of knowledge about like music production and stuff. And Axel Schusum is just top of the top when it comes to like writing melodies and stuff. And Carl
Yeah.
as well. All of them were talented, so I'm very honored to be working with all of them.
Yeah, from what I know, it's like I think all of you four have like a different kind of background, like music wise. How is it to like work together when you have like different genres that you're coming from?
I can speak for myself. The thing is with me is that I've written song in, I can say, in all genres, to be honest. And the one that like I'm similar to in this song, I would say it's Axel Schulström, because I used to sing those type of songs that he writes when I was younger, when I was 15. So I
Mm.
already had the melodic language for those type of songs. So when I wrote this song together with Axel, it's like I clicked with him instantly. So, but it came up good because all of them are musically talented. So we understood the framework of how we wanted the song and how we wanted to convey the message, which was the most important part, and the feeling of the song. So that's how it worked out. But it was nice.
Oh, that's good because it's like I think from a perspective of not like me myself writing, it's
Yeah,
like find interesting to see here like how things can work out even if you come from different places.
yeah.
So, because do you think like not knowing much about Mello can be also an advantage of coming into the scene new? That you don't have maybe the same expectations some people might have.
The thing is that I wouldn't say that my song is a typical mellow song. That's also something that's new to this whole thing because when I wrote this song, I did not have any mellow like expectation. Like this song is going to be this type of mellow song or this. I was like, I'm just going to s- make a song that I find good and that I can relate to. So I hope that everybody that hears the song will feel the same. That's the goal of everything. So I
Yeah,
hope
I'm excited.
I think you will like it.
Yeah, because it's like something that I like seeing new artists. Is like I think most of them come with their like mindset of not adjusting too much, like for the mellow, and just come more real to them.
Yeah.
So I think that's it's more important to have like more acts like that nowadays. Yeah.
I don't know because I'm not tapped into mellow like that, but
Yeah. No, I mean it's just it's fun getting to see more people, like
yeah,
more newer artists, because yeah, we need that more of it.
I
So
hope I will make a good impact.
yeah, as long as you're having fun, it's that's the most important thing. So
Definitely.
so I want to ask you, like, what were your guidelines to the team for what you wanted on stage for your performance?
Because the song is a very vulnerable song, very emotionally strong song. I just wanted I want the stage to feel like you're going through the same experience that I went through and that everything that I say sounds believable. That's the guy that were literally the only guidelines I went through.
Mm.
And the talented stage team at SVT, they're so talented, so they just cooked something up that was 10 out of 10.
Was it something that you like was specifically this is not something I want to do?
The thing is, the song spoke so much. I would say that the song was so clear that it
Mm.
was very easy to understand the vision of the song. So I didn't have to explain a lot because I think they understood the vision directly after the first meeting.
Yeah, that's good. Because what was it that made you want to participate in Mello?
I like making music, and I would say that I just have something in me that I always want to try something new when it comes to music, and just trying new stuff. And I got the opportunity to come in contact with uh, uh, Karin from Mello,
Yeah.
and I got the opportunity to talk to her about like the music that I'm making, so and so and so, and she thought it would be a good idea for me to send songs into Mello, and yeah, that's how it started.
Getting in the platform to showcase like your music.
Yeah,
So I saw on Albin Johnson's Instagram that he's your AR. Can you explain what that means and what is the best advice he has given to you, like going into this mellow scene?
A&R.
Yeah.
Nah, Albin is just a really dope guy. Yeah, he's had I don't know how many experiences when it comes to all of the stuff that I'm going to do in the future. So just having him as somebody that I work with is a very big honor. And oh, good question. What's the biggest advice he's given me? Yeah, he just told me go in there and just do your thing and show yourself. Because as long as you feel like you're being real with yourself, you will feel you'll feel like you did your best. I think
Yeah.
that's the expectations that I have on myself. As long as I do my best, I can, yeah, I can control the outcome.
Yeah. I think it's can be very valuable having someone that has been doing both like the songwriting part and like the being the artist on stage, like having them support you and like maybe just like give some tips in here.
Yeah,
There.
yeah.
Because I'm curious to know, how did you first start learning about music?
When I grew up, I had a lot of music around me. Both of my parents have been in the choir. My father is a musician. He plays a lot of instruments. So I've always had a lot of music around me. But my interest in music by myself to start singing, especially came when I started the seventh grade. My first music lesson I had, I remember that my teacher told me that, yeah, I believe music is your thing. I think you should start, like, you should start singing more. Like, yeah, you should start making more music, like singing and stuff. And before that, nobody told me that music was my thing, and nobody told me that I was actually good at something. So it hit close to home for me when he told me that, and then I just went off, started singing in every contest it was in school. I started singing. I was starting going to like music communities, like small music communities, like choirs and stuff, and just
Mm,
that's how I started making. That's how I started just getting into music.
that's like great because I think it helps going to like starting off when you're in like more of a group. Because
Yeah,
do you play any instruments?
I play piano and guitar. I'm not a
Mm.
professional, but I can play.
Yeah, because you also do the producing stuff that you mentioned.
Yeah,
Like, how did you start learning about that? Because that's a big difference in like just playing the instruments and like producing.
I have a funny story about that because when I was 16, I come from a town called Boldness, like a small town, very, very small town. People don't do anything related to music in the way that I'm doing right now. So it was mostly a sport focused community. But I remember that one time there was somebody that came in that just opened up a studio. And
Mm.
and I was so excited. I was like, hey, first time we have a studio here. So I went there every day for a whole summer. The problem is that the guy that was holding that studio wasn't he wasn't the top class at producing or just making records. So,
Mm.
but I was so in love in that process of making music. So I just basically started learning it myself. So that's how I came into producing. Then more and more, I just started learning about other stuff in like music production, how to mix, how to master. Later came into making videos. So that's how
Oh.
my creative like journey has been.
Mm. Also, you have also like the skills of creating videos.
Yeah,
How do like is it like all of the process of like scripting and recording and editing from
yeah.
it?
All from
That's
recording, editing, color grading,
mm.
photo editing.
That's cool because I think when the artists know like different parts of like being there, like the whole production thing, I think it comes to life the more what the message is supposed to be.
Yeah, for sure,
It's
for sure. I'll even say that for me, it's just more calming that I know how the process is
mm,
going on, because then I can focus on how I want it to look. Because
mm,
and it's also easier for me to talk to people that I work with because I can speak their language.
yeah, I can imagine it's much easier.
Yeah, because I know how it is by myself. Been working with people and they can convey what they mean. So I
Mm.
understand that feeling. So Hopefully, I'm very easy to work with.
Yeah, I think it's like it helps like everyone if like you can at least understand some of it, and then you can just like, oh, can you maybe change this, but in this way, and like more kind of directing. I think it's more helpful than just like something is wrong, but I don't know what.
Yeah,
So
exactly, exactly, exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
it's been simplifying the process a lot because
mm,
let's say I don't like a video and
yeah,
I don't like the colors. I could just say turn off the saturation or
yeah,
I can just I can actually just be specific. So it's the communication is easier.
mm,
So I think that's what's been helping me a lot with being broad in my creativity
yeah. So,
because
is there any tool that you wish you had known about when you start like creating music?
honestly, the only because ever since I was a kid, I've always been curious. I would
Mm,
even say that's why I've been so. That's why I even got into learning all this stuff because I've always been curious since I was a kid. Like when I started getting into music, I dove in. When gave in production, I dove in. Filming, I dove in. I think the only thing that I feel like held me back a lot was actually in my head. So I wish that the only tool that I had was just being more confident in myself. I'll say,
mm, yeah, it's
but
yeah. Even if you have the skills, sometimes like the brain just like holds you back a little bit. So
yeah, yeah. So, but I guess that comes with experience.
yeah, it does. So it's nice that you're here now and like you start to show more of yourself and your music. So
So I hope
so
everybody at least relate to where I come from.
yeah. So is it true that you are working with the organization Vägen Ut?
Yeah,
Like how, because I know about that organization from before, because I talked to a lot with panetos that like started up with
yeah,
it. And what is it that you feel this kind of organization like helps people? Because like from what I know, it's a lot of artists that comes from that, like that is now in the industry.
yeah. I really wish when I was younger that I had a community like this. I think a community like this is actually the thing that I wish for the most when I was younger. Because I feel like I would have been in a different place if I had the same opportunities as this community
Mm,
is bringing today. So yeah, just the whole team that started up, Pamudo, the whole Panetos team, they really made they really brought in a lot of people with this opportunity with Vaganut. So it's actually a really good it's it's a really good starting place for a lot of artists, and it's a really good safe space and a community for people to feel seen and heard.
yeah. So what is it that you like work with in this organization?
I just the things that I do right now. I just show people how to make music.
Mm,
Teach them a lot about music production, a lot about how to come in when you're writing songs. So yeah, just give them tips about the stuff that I've been through and how they can skip those steps.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think that's really like appreciated hearing it from someone that like have kind of similar background and like what they've been through and like maybe gets like more related to it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I'm just happy to be a part of it and helping as many youth as possible.
Mm, yeah. So in my research process,
Mm,
there's like I did not find a lot about you in general
okay,
because you're
okay,
new.
of
So
course.
what I'm gonna do now is just to ask you some questions to get some fun facts about you.
Okay.
Yeah. So first one is what inspires you creatively?
Everything. I can hear somebody say a word and I'll be like, that's it. I can I can watch a movie and be like, that's it. Like I get inspired basically from everything. Everything. I can just walk down the street and think of a color and like visually, I'll think about that's the mood.
Mm,
So it will be like, okay, this will be a very cold, like the video will be cold, so it won't be a very warm video. Like I just get inspired by everything.
that's great. Because what would be like your dream collab to do in the future?
Dream collab.
Yeah,
That's a very good question. I would love to make a song with Håkan Hellström.
that would be cool.
I would love to make a song with Håkan Hellström.
Yeah.
I would actually love to make a song with him.
Is there any favorite song of him that you like to listen to?
Ooh, I like the way he writes his songs, because the way he writes his songs actually has been a perspective that I've been writing my songs recently.
Mm,
Like the song where he talks about all the ugly parts of a person, or like I'm in love with an ugly girl. If you heard that
mm,
song, that's
not
a
sure.
it's a very beautiful song. So,
Have you been like? Have you seen him on a concert some one time?
no, I haven't actually. Would love to though.
Mm. Yeah, it's the experience itself with all the everyone like singing along to the songs. So yeah,
Mm,
should do that.
for sure.
Um, can you name one of your favorite music videos of all time?
Music videos of all time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm thinking back to when I was a kid because I used to watch a lot of MTV. So I'm going to think
Mm,
about it. Because I remember I used to sit in front of the TV when I was younger, and just look at the music videos. And ooh, there's actually a music video that just come up to my head. Usher's "Oh My God."
yeah,
I don't know if you've heard that song,
I have.
but yeah, that music video was dope when I was young. When I used to watch that music video when I was young, I used to believe it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, he always had like the dances, like the thing of just like being smooth.
Yeah, Usher is a performer. I've learned a lot
Mm,
from him actually, like vocally, and I've listened to a lot of his songs.
mm, it's really good. It's nice, like you can keep hearing him, and he keeps like coming up with new songs. So,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
so can you name your three favorite dishes? Like any
Three,
food?
any food.
Yeah.
Hmm. Three favorite dishes. I like Ethiopian and Eritrean food in
Mm,
general. Like, I would say that's number one right now. And of course, ugali. That's that's the dish from my home country.
mm.
I like a lot of foods. Jeez. I just noticed I actually like a lot of food.
What
Hmm.
type? Like what type of food is it? Like is it I don't know what it is. Is it like a stew or because I know there's a lot of bread. I think it's called.
Nah,
Some kind.
I, I'm not going to lie. I'm a very like I don't. I'm not picky at all. As long
Mm-hmm.
as the food is like well seasoned and well cooked, I'm all in for it, no matter what it is. I think the question would have been what food do I don't like, but I would say the third one will be hmm. No, I'm gonna go very, very like out of the box right now, but egg and avocado.
Mm, that's good too.
I like it. I like it. I've been eating a lot as breakfast.
Yeah, that's good. It's. I think it's very good to start with something like that. Yeah, you're not hungry as fast.
Yeah, it's actually a very good starting like breakfast.
Yeah. So, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Go to karaoke song. Hmm. Usher's "You Got It Bad" for sure. Usher's "You Got It Bad." I've been singing that song. I don't know for how long.
I actually don't know what that song. Not right from my head, at least.
"You Got It Bad."
Yeah.
Tapped into R&B is a classic.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it later, see what it is. So yeah, and I'm not sure if you watch a lot of series, but is there a favorite series that you have like rewatched like the most? What would that? Which one is that?
I rewatched the most.
Yeah.
I think I used to watch a lot of series like a couple years ago. When I mean a lot, I used to watch a lot of series. But I've rewatched most of them. Most of the big ones I've rewatched. But one that I actually thought that I would claim that I liked first. I saw it being more popular now is Smallville. I
Oh,
I, re,
Smallville.
I rewatched that one when I was 16 like 10 times.
That's I love that one. It's like there's a lot of characters like from like actors that you see now that is very big that you didn't even realize they were in there.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
nice. Smallville is actually one of my favorite series. If I would say
mm.
it's growing up, especially, it was definitely one of my favorite series.
What was it that you liked about it?
I just like the whole vibe. Like Smallville was one of those series that you just went through a journey from when Clark Kent was young all the way through when he became an adult, became Superman,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a typical. It wasn't like a Marvel series that's much more unserious.
Mm.
It was that mix of like a drama, but at the same time exciting, action filled, and
Yeah.
yeah, I like the Clark Kent character in that series. He's the
Yeah.
best Clark Kent in my opinion.
Same. Same. Yeah.
Shout out to Tom Welling, bro.
And lastly, if you could snap your fingers to learn any language in the world, which would that be and why?
Mandarin, because the second most spoken language in the whole world, or the first, I believe. I think I would definitely want to learn that language,
Yeah.
Mandarin.
Cool.
It would actually be really cool to be able to speak that language.
Yeah. I think it would be very useful in just like being communicating with a lot of more people.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Before,
Nice.
yeah. And before we end, is there any upcoming projects after Melodifestivalen that we should like keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on my social medias. Felix Manu official, both on Instagram and TikTok. If you're just there, you're more tapped in than ever.
Good to know. Make sure to like update it. Sometimes people are not as good, but yeah. So you should post a
I'm
lot.
a Yeah, that's the aim for this year.
That's good. So yeah, so that was it that I have time for now. And I wish you all the luck for your mellow. And thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.